Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk. Get this. Oleksandr Usyk states that Fury is afraid to fight him for undisputed, and of course he plans to fight 3 more times. Wow. We all know that Oleksandr Usyk just came off a dynamic performance against Anthony Joshua, beating him once again for 12 rounds, showing why he is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And right after that, he called out Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury obliged by offering him a December 3rd date or a December date. And Oleksandr Usyk said that he would like to take a break and he would fight Tyson Fury at the first quarter of the year. And of course, Tyson Fury now is adamant on stating that or believing that Oleksandr Usyk ran away from that fight. He is a big shithouse, him along with Anthony Joshua. And let me counterpunch. I think that at this point, when you come out of retirement, like Tyson Fury has, or if that was really a real thing, but he did say it was a real thing. He said it time and time and time again before the outcome of the Usyk-Joshua 2 rematch. He said that he was retired. And if a fighter's retired, it has to be a good enough reason to come out of retirement. And yes, Usyk did call him out. And my counterpunch to Usyk was that, hey, if you know that you were going to take a break, I think he should have said that before calling out Tyson Fury. Okay? Now, is he needed a just break? Does he deserve a just break? Of course he does. Because if you were a Fury fan, you would look at it where Usyk, right after the Joshua fight, saying, hey, Tyson, back and ring, back and ring. We heard Oleksandr Usyk say. But then when Tyson comes out, then he's like, well, I got to take a break. Okay, you can see that through and through, or you can read into that how you want to. Bars. But I can understand why people would think that. But then again, you have Tyson Fury now jumping on board to fight Anthony Joshua, the loser of that fight, and offering him a 2-way rematch clause. Well, now you can see how the tables have turned. This could be a ploy, of course, to get Usyk back into the ring, but I don't think Usyk operates that way. I think if he needs a certain time to rest or to prepare, that's what he's going to do. And no one is going to rush him. That's why I think that's a huge element on why Usyk never lost, because he was never forced or pushed into any fight. And then if you're an Usyk fan, you could say, well, Tyson Fury's just trying to do that because he's just trying to get these fighters coming off of battering each other. That's also a good strategy when you want fighters to quickly turn around and fight on your terms while you had time to rest, you had time to recuperate, you had time to have a peace of mind and have a break. Bars. It's one of those things. So it's a standstill on both ends, because if Anthony Joshua beats Tyson Fury, there will more than likely be no Usyk fight. Then Usyk has to fight the guys being the unified champion that's placed in front of him, because those are obvious obligations that he must oblige by, being the unified champion, because those mandatories will be coming. We've just seen Joe Joyce knock out Joseph Parker on the WBO side. The IBF side, we just seen Ergovic beat, or decision rather, Zile. Okay, and on the WBA, I don't know who that is as of right now. That may be Daniel Dubois. So there's a lot of fighters that's coming from the woodworks just because they are rightfully deserving of their title shot, being fighting for champion. And Usyk has all 3 belts. So there's a possibility that that fight may not happen, especially if Joshua scores an upset over Tyson Fury. We will never see an Usyk versus Anthony or Usyk versus Tyson Fury unless Tyson Fury can make quick work of Anthony Joshua and embarrass him to the point of never wanting a rematch after that, just like Joshua did Vladimir Klitschko back into the day where he had an ample right for a contractual agreement rematch to fight again, which he decided not to do after being knocked out in the 11th round by you know who. Bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk stating that Tyson Fury is yet again afraid of him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!